Here's more wrestling news for March 6, 2026. Your headlines for this afternoon include AEW's growing roster creating major backstage problem, fans furious after the IInspiration gets squashed on Dynamite, Kennedy Jr. breaks news of WWE signing for family member, Tom Brady's WrestleMania 42 status revealed amid WWE talks, Fenix teases match with Penta after Intercontinental title win, Kevin Owens accused of leaking major backstage story, and more. All Elite Wrestling has built one of the most talent-packed rosters in modern wrestling, but according to Bryan Alvarez, that depth might also be creating a difficult problem. Speaking on F4W Online, Alvarez discussed AEW's continued wave of signings while reacting to the arrival of David Finlay. While Alvarez acknowledged Finlay's strong in-ring abilities, he suggested the bigger concern isn't the talent itself, it's whether AEW has enough television space to feature everyone it keeps adding. He's good, right? You know, he's like a really good wrestler. I mean, like, better than most technically and everything like that, but you know the guy, they got so many people, I don't know how they're gonna... According to Alvarez, the issue comes down to simple math. AEW's roster continues to grow, but the amount of weekly television time available hasn't increased to match it. That means many wrestlers may only get a limited number of matches throughout the year. They've signed so many new people this year, they don't have any more TV time, man. Well, I mean, they still don't have enough TV time for these guys to have matches. I mean, you're going to be having a lot of guys having 15, 18 matches a year. Alvarez also pointed out how dramatically the wrestling industry has changed compared to past generations. In earlier eras, wrestlers sometimes competed hundreds of times each year just to make a living. Today, performers can earn significantly more money while working far fewer matches. And you know, if your goal in professional wrestling is to make a lot of money and not work at all, or not work much, this is like the greatest time ever to be a pro wrestler in the United States. Like, not even close. However, Alvarez added that the situation can feel unusual for modern wrestlers who grew up as fans and want frequent opportunities to perform. It's so weird because it's like all of those guys would love this money and even love more the fact that they don't have to work for it in the sense of that many matches. Unfortunately, when this actually happens in this generation, we have a generation of people who grew up as wrestling fans and they want to go out there and wrestle a lot. Another concern he raised is that fewer matches can sometimes slow a wrestler's development, particularly for those still refining their skills. AEW continues to bring in new talent while also featuring wrestlers from international promotions and partner organizations. That approach gives the company incredible depth, but it also creates the challenge of dividing television time among a large group of performers every week. If the roster keeps expanding, AEW may eventually need more programming or new ways to showcase talent to keep everyone consistently active. Do you think AEW's roster is too big right now? Or does having so many talented wrestlers actually strengthen the product? Let us know your thoughts. The IInspiration didn't get the result they hoped for in their first match on AEW Dynamite, as the duo came up short against the Brawling Birds on the March 4th episode. Once the show aired, fans quickly took to X on March 5th to criticize the booking of Cassie Lee and Jessie. Many viewers felt the former champions should have been presented more strongly during their first televised appearance on Dynamite. One fan directed frustration toward Tony Khan, arguing that the handling of the women's division continues to be an issue, especially when introducing new talent. Tony Khan is always pissing me off when it comes to how the women are booked over there. This is Inspiration's AEW debut, and they get squashed. WTF. Another viewer pointed out that the team received very little build-up before appearing on television, which made the quick loss feel even more puzzling. They debuted on a house show, the company didn't mention them for 2 weeks after that, and now they get squashed in their first TV match. This tells you exactly what TK thinks of them, and that they're going to be nothing more than enhancement talent going forward. A third fan also criticized how quickly the match ended, arguing that the moment didn't feel like a meaningful debut. Boo! Too quick of a match. Bull to have those two in a squash match. While the victory helped the Brawling Birds gain momentum, the reaction online shows many fans expected a much bigger moment for the IInspiration's first Dynamite appearance. For now, the match has certainly sparked discussion, though perhaps not in the way AEW originally intended. A surprising WWE development surfaced from an unexpected setting when Robert F. Kennedy Jr. revealed that his niece, Zoe Hine, has signed a deal with WWE. The announcement happened during a public appearance where Kennedy was speaking alongside former WWE executive Linda McMahon. In the middle of discussing other topics, Kennedy unexpectedly shifted the conversation and shared the news, and also credited McMahon with helping make the opportunity possible. Linda has become a very, very close friend, and my niece Zoe Hines recently signed a contract with WWE, which Linda has a lot to do with, to become a wrestler. He then added a lighthearted remark about the physical demands of the industry. And I'm really looking forward to knowing so many good doctors who can treat her after. The comment appeared to catch McMahon slightly off guard before she stepped in to continue the discussion, acknowledging the abrupt topic change. Not the segue I expected, but then we never know with you. WWE has long recruited athletes from other sports backgrounds, often bringing them into the company's developmental system to train before appearing on television. If Hine follows the same path as many former collegiate athletes who transitioned into wrestling, she would likely begin training within WWE's development pipeline before eventually debuting on screen. Enjoying the video? A quick like goes a long way in helping us grow and deliver more wrestling news you care about. Tom Brady's name may already be circulating within WWE, and not just because of his ongoing trash talk with Logan Paul. According to WrestleVotes Radio on Fightful Select, WWE has reportedly begun preparing branding ideas tied to the NFL legend ahead of WrestleMania 42. During the report, Joey Votes revealed that the company has explored logos and merchandise concepts connected to Brady. We're told WWE has worked on logos and specialty merchandise for Tom Brady, including slogans such as T-Bone and the untouchable Tom Brady. Sources indicate indirect talks between Brady and representatives of TKO took place last year, shortly after the agreement to bring WrestleMania back to Las Vegas last May. Although the report suggests that Brady stepping into the ring for an official match is unlikely, there are reportedly individuals within WWE who believe the 7-time Super Bowl champion could still appear at WrestleMania in some capacity. One source noted that while it's unlikely Brady competes in an official match, there are those within WWE who could foresee an appearance from him at WrestleMania. The idea isn't completely far-fetched when considering Brady's business ties to Las Vegas and WWE's corporate partners. The tie-in is natural, as Brady is a minority owner of the Las Vegas Raiders who call Allegiant Stadium home. Brady is also an investor and partner with Fanatics, who oversees WWE's merchandise and marketing services. This speculation comes at a time when Brady's public rivalry with Logan Paul has been gaining attention ahead of the Fanatics Flag Football Classic scheduled for March 21st in Saudi Arabia. While the back and forth between the two has already generated headlines, the new report suggests WWE could be viewing the situation through a broader promotional and business lens. In short, Brady stepping into a WWE ring for a match may be unlikely, but if these internal discussions are any indication, the NFL icon appearing at WrestleMania in some form may not be out of the question. Do you think Tom Brady showing up at WrestleMania would be a smart crossover moment for WWE, or should the spotlight remain on the company's own roster? Penta winning the Intercontinental Championship may have already sparked an unexpected challenge from someone very close to him. After Penta captured the title on WWE Raw, his brother Rey Fenix took to X to react to the moment. Fenix initially congratulated his brother on the championship victory, praising the achievement and celebrating the milestone. However, the message didn't stop there. Fenix later shared an image from one of their previous matches together, which immediately sparked speculation among fans that the two could eventually face each other again, this time on a much bigger stage. I miss sharing the ring with you, but now I think, would it be good to relive old times? The post quickly got people talking about the possibility of Penta vs. Rey Fenix happening in WWE. Given their history together as the legendary Lucha Brothers, a singles clash between them would instantly become one of the most intriguing matchups on the roster. Now the big question is simple: should WWE book Penta vs. Rey Fenix, or should the brothers stay on the same side? Let us know what you think. Matt Riddle recently revisited a tense backstage moment involving Brock Lesnar, but the story has gained renewed attention because of an unexpected claim he made about Kevin Owens. During an interview with R3 Interviews, the former United States champion described an incident that took place during a WWE Royal Rumble weekend. Riddle explained that he had spent years calling out Lesnar in interviews, hoping to eventually get a match with the former UFC and WWE champion. However, when they crossed paths backstage, the situation became very real. When I got to Royal Rumble, I was really excited to get in the ring. All of a sudden, I get a guy grab me by the back of the neck when I'm walking into the hall, and I turn around and it's Brock Lesnar. He pulls me in. He didn't hurt me, and he just dragged me. It was a, hey, just want you to know, we'll never work, never get in the ring, just keep my name out of your mouth. Riddle said he remained calm during the confrontation and explained that his previous comments about Lesnar were simply promotional trash talk intended to generate buzz. I'm like, dude, I'm not gonna force you to do anything you don't want to do. I was just talking trash. And if it got you this worked up, it must have worked, so yeah, dude, we never had to wrestle or touch or anything. If anything, you touched me. And that's exactly how that conversation goes. He goes, good. I was like, cool. According to Riddle, the situation didn't stay private for long. After the encounter, he returned to the locker room and told Kevin Owens what had happened. Not long afterward, he noticed that the story had already made its way online. The timing led him to jokingly suggest Owens may have been responsible for the leak. I went to the locker room and I told, Kevin Owens, and then 5 minutes later it's on the dirt sheet. So if you ever wonder where news is coming, bro, that guy just loves to spill beans. Hey, I hope it gets better too. Sorry about the injury, bro. I didn't do it. What do you think about Kevin Owens leaking the story? Sound off in the comments below. For all of our subscribers, don't miss the 9 a.m. Eastern video we dropped earlier today. Smash that bell icon and select all notifications so you're always in the loop.